Oh, I knew it. I knew it. Hello, and welcome to episode 6, I think. Yeah, probably. We're at the summit, just the place where we left off. I don't think any particular amount of time has passed. Oh yeah, actually, I slept. That's the thing. Put down my bedroll and I slept for a few hours, just because I needed to save. The thing is, I've actually gone back and edited, posted all the previous videos. So it's been a while since we last left off, and the plan, we are going to open all of these cargo containers. I might have mentioned that last time, but I sincerely hope there is a hacksaw, because there's only 23% durability, so if there isn't one here, I'm having a look now, we might not get to open all of the crates, containers, I mean. And that would be thoroughly annoying, as it would mean we would have to return or go up here once again. I'm kind of surprised because I expected to find one by now. Oh, and there it is. Okay, awesome. Because I know that even on Interloper, there's a chance it spawns up here, if you're lucky. And so if it wasn't here on Stalker, that would be weird. Though, because it is 89% too, because it is not the most interesting of things, I am going to make a quick time lapse of me going through opening all of these, and I'm even going to break down some of the crates, I think, and then we can come back once I've done so, and I'll explain and justify what I bring and what I leave behind, because there's going to be so much weight that there's no way I can bring all of it down. Not a chance. So I'll see you then. Now, this is a lot of loot. In fact, I would bet if I pick it all up, I would not be able to move, and it would probably weigh a few 100 kilos. It's actually absurd. Every single time I'm here at the summit, I get like, I don't remember it ever being this much. Like, it's absurd. When am I ever gonna need, what was the example? This amount of storm lanterns. Like, I think you only need one, assuming you have scrap metal to repair it, because if I pick one up, I had one. You can actually repair them, but assuming you have scrap metal to repair your one storm lantern, you're never gonna need more of them. And yet here I am, sitting with 7 of them. Or even more, I don't know. The reason, though, that it is so important to pick up all of these loot, even though I'm not gonna need 5 hatchets, or I was afraid to not get any hacksaws, and here we are with 5 of them. Oh wait, 4 of them, I think. I have one in my inventory, though. The reason it is so important is because if you just leave all of the items in the boxes, they will eventually start losing some of their condition. So you can see this hacksaw has 23%. Okay, that's really bad. But if I'd returned here a few hundred days later, it might be gone. If you leave items inside of containers, they will eventually disappear, the condition, and then they just get deleted. So if you think you might play a playthrough for a while and you expect that you will survive, then you really want to loot as much as possible, like especially these big loot locations like here at the summit, fast. Now, the question of what am I gonna do now is a terribly good question, and I'm sort of a little bit lost. But I think we'll just have to take it in small steps. Look at all the loot. I don't need another hunting rifle. Like, why? I already have those. It's better too. It has longer range, if I remember correctly. No, but we'll have to take it in small steps, and I think the best one to start with, at least, is to look through the clothing. We're not currently freezing, as the ship is an indoor location. We are wind protected and everything. You can see the symbol at the top of the screen. I'm pointing at it in real life. Hilarious, considering I don't even have a face cam. But oh well. You might have noticed at the start of the time lapse, I was hoping to get some worn or wool long jeans. Long johns. Oh, I thought it was jeans. That makes way more sense. I was hoping, really hoping, we would get some long johns, I guess, from this, because they are far better than the thermal underwear. And there's only two types of underwear, I guess. And so getting two of these was amazing. If we hadn't gotten one of them, or we would have had to rely on random chance other places to get them. And considering this is the place with the highest likelihood, I was excited to get some of them. So I put them on immediately. And the other thing, we got a pair of climbing socks. Yes. Which means we now have the full pair, which is awesome. They're broken, but we can repair them later. Also, the best pair of shoes, more or less, there are of course the deer boots, deer skin boots. In fact, they're better, but they're also heavy or heavier. So I actually usually stick with these because they work as well. I think there might be equal, more or less. I don't remember the specifics, but I usually just stick with these. They're that good. As for the pants, the best pants out there, the combat pants, which is great. Which one is the best condition? 92. Put that on the outside. Wait, am I misremembering? You're 95% and you're 2.5. Oh, I'm misremembering. Oh, okay. Never mind then. Okay, good I checked. The combat pants are not the best pants. I thought they were, but it turns out the snow pants are. I think I might have said that wrong earlier too. No, I was correct. I was correct. Last time I said the snow pants are the best ones. They are. Just gonna skip past that then. Yes, I dropped my other pants. Pants, I say. My head's a mess. I dropped my other pair of mittens somewhere inside of this huge pile of stuff. I will look at it later. Since I don't have a different pair, we'll just stick with these. With actually nothing, because then I don't have to remember. The cow chain sweater, Cowie-chan sweater is the best one. So we're already fully suited out there. The expedition parka is one of the best clothing items, period. Though unfortunately both of these are in terrible condition, and they also weigh a lot. Or no, actually it isn't that bad. Still though, they can be a bit heavy. I'll put them both on because I want to bring them down. And when you're wearing stuff, like if you put on a jacket, it weighs less. Like it literally weighs less kilos than if you just have it in your backpack. So if you need to carry a lot of stuff, make sure that whatever you're wearing is the most heavy. That way, the total amount of that number, the number of which represents the kilos you're carrying, is the lowest, meaning that you walk the fastest. Now, the balaclava is best here, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but it is warmer, I think. It's about the same. But because it looks stupid, like in my opinion, it looks truly stupid, I think I'll wear my wool 2Ks, two of them, just because I prefer seeing his face, and instead of him becoming a green Lego man. Okay, I think that was the best ones. Yeah, okay, awesome. Clothing all done then. Let's just drop it because it's such an annoyance with the weight. I think I might make a video. Potentially there's a video card popping up right now if I've made the video already outlining all the different clothing advantages and so on, depending on the weight and difficulty. We might as well just pick all of this up. This was the stuff I put down at the start because I needed to empty my inventory so I could start emptying the boxes. Now I said I would do the crates, and I will, but I wanted to split the time lapse up a bit. I just skipped past the gloves there. I wanted to split up the time lapse so I wouldn't bore you all too much. I wouldn't. Yeah. So we're just gonna do this first, and then I'll do the boxes later. It's late, so we need to make a campfire, and that's perfect because we get reclaimed wood, so we can make a fire, which is great. Okay. Because that was mostly general stuff, I will simply drop all of the stuff that I will not be bringing down the mountain. Or maybe I'll just sort it a little bit more. This should probably have been a part of the time lapse, so oh well. Instead though, you get to watch, and really, maybe there's some learning in this. I could hope so, certainly, but I highly doubt it. Like here, I see, oh, I have 3 antiseptics. I might as well drop 2 of them. Like, it's not that exciting, unfortunately. I suppose if you haven't played the game all that much, seeing all this loot might be kind of cool though. The way it's not exactly a complicated sorting system. It's just that if I see a lot, like I have a lot of sticks, then I drop them and I walk over and I drop another thing. I have a lot of bulk storage, if that makes sense. Yeah, so I think I mentioned this, but again, these used to be kind of sad. Like they used to be relatively useless, in fact. However, you can see I can't point because my mouse is gone, but directly underneath the calories, condition, and weight, it says major. The reason this is so very important is because eventually we will get scurvy due to a lack of vitamin D, which means that these being able to supply a huge amount of vitamin C will be convenient, because assuming we cannot fish, which is the other source of vitamin C, sorry, bringing airline food is super convenient, and this is especially so because when you've caught the fish, I guess, it still weighs a lot. So if you need, for instance, to take a lot of fish to a place like Mountain Town, just remembering which places has fishing and which don't. Mountain Town being the one primary that doesn't have any fishing locations. Broken Railroad too. Yeah, due to the addition of fishing holes, you can do so anywhere, anyway. But again, these very convenient, like very convenient, and especially because they would lose condition, like I mentioned earlier. I got confused with the time lapse and everything. Yes, they're great. I love them. Let's leave it there. While I just quickly look through my inventory, I will explain how we're getting down from the mountain. As one could, if one wanted to, walk all the way down, basically follow the path that we took to get up here. That would work. It would be no problem. In fact, that is actually sort of tempting, because it would mean that I could put the rope on the thing, on the rock, like rope location that I forgot last time. I didn't forget about it, I just didn't bother. Going back down would make that a opportunity. However, considering that I cannot be bothered, and if you do want to go down that way, you need to not be over encumbered because you need to climb ropes, I will instead walk down the mountainside. To experienced players, this doesn't sound all that weird, but considering the fact that I'm expecting some of you, at least, have never played the game all that much, this might sound weird. You're just gonna walk down here, and it's actually surprisingly safe. Now, of course, there's Blizzard. I wasn't planning on leaving immediately anyway. Like I said, we still need to fix the crates. But, of course there's the Blizzard. Like, seriously. Okay, we are back once again. Sorry for all the time lapses. The time lapse episode, this is. I'm just realizing I'm gonna make another time lapse later. Okay. You know what? I just realized what the name of this episode is gonna be. Yep. Okay, great. Aside from a whole lot of reclaimed wood, 32 in fact, not even counting the ones that I burned, uh, I didn't find all that much. The biggest find was all of the
I'll be hungry later.
pineapple peaches? Wait, pineapple. Okay, I'm assuming pineapple is not like pineapple, like the fruit. It's probably the brand. Okay, that was, I know. Why have I never
Could
read the
always use
names
more
of these
food.
things? Oh well. So finding that was kind of cool. Aside from that, the only major thing I found was some matches just lying there. We are going to leave. There's nothing here left for me. I could loot the wolf over there, but I'm not going to bother. And the question then is what to bring. Now, I think I'll take a starting point being I'll keep everything I have in my inventory. Things like the coffee here I'm obviously going to bring because it weighs very little. And I also love coffee, both because it is a lightweight, like it's 0.05, but also because it gives my favorite effect in the game, which I've conveniently, or rather highly inconveniently forgotten the name of, but it's the effect that gives you extra awakeness. It removes tiredness, however you want to say it. I don't know. Yes. So I obviously want to keep my curator's rifle. I'll bring one of each of these type of tools. And now that I say so, I realize I should bring my knife. Actually, I'll bring two. They don't weigh all that much. I could bring a heavy hammer. I probably should bring a heavy hammer, but it's like it weighs 2 kilos, and because I am on not on interloper, I don't actually need one. So I'll leave it, even though it pains me because I want one. I will of course not bring any storm lanterns. The quality tools though, I can't remember if I have any of these things already. Like same with the heavy hammer. Is there one down there? I don't remember. The pain of splitting, the pain of having so much time in between episodes. My memory fails me. I've not read any of these, right?
Too much stuff to carry.
Okay, I have not. So I'll bring them. I could bring some of this, just because it doesn't weigh all that much, and I can later, if I need it, turn it into cloth. Just trying to look for some of the smaller, more convenient pieces of clothing. And though I'm kind of making a mess in the process, which is a shame, but oh wow. Like, I'm never gonna wear these, and they take like 10 minutes to break down. And cloth is actually very useful, not only because it makes bandages, but because you can repair clothing with it. I suppose you probably knew that. Not exactly revolutionary, the uses of cloth. Oh well, okay. How much are we weighing? 44 kilos. That isn't too bad. We're still walking fast. And it's not actually that far. Like, it took a whole episode, and a long one at that, to walk from our cabin, which you might be able to see. Yeah, it's right there. And all the way around. But in literal distance from here to there, it's not that far. So if we get over encumbered, or at least if we can walk, it's fine.
We're gonna need to eat soon.
It might be better necessary, honestly. But I'll bring some of the cool stuff, if that makes sense. Some of the stuff that is the rarest and has the most use. So, for instance, I picked up
Feels like a lot of gear.
all of the peanut butter and MRIs, because they are like, look at the food, or calories, I mean. Oh, it even shows up. I never. Oh, that's. Whoa. They have labels. Okay, I never knew. I never knew. Yeah, also because they have high vitamin C content, peanut butter and maple don't, but the calories make them worth carrying down. I love soda, but I'm not gonna bring any because it's pointless because of the weight. I'll drink some water. Obviously, if I can avoid carrying water on the way down, that would be awesome. Instead, I'll bring one soda, and I'll remember to drink that on the way down. I could bring a rifle, but it weighs way too much. All these pieces of clothing are sort of useless. Obviously, at some point, if I play long enough, I can turn them into cloth, but I don't actually need that anytime soon. I'll bring one more antiseptic, I guess. A hatchet might be useful. What is our... Oh, look at... Oh, that's so cool. Look at the sticks. I thought for a second there was like another background, but it kind of reminds me of like the horns of a deer. I have no idea what that's called. If they have a particular name, I mean. Okay, so we're 15 kilos over. That sounds like a fair amount. We are indeed quite a bit slower. Birch bark weighs nothing, so might as well. Yeah, I think that's about it. I said I wouldn't bring any soda, but I'm greedy, so I'll take some anyway. Yeah, that's good walking speed. So we'll just leave that all there. Now I am very much hoping that I've not forgotten anything important. Just going through my mental list, including the bedroll, the most important, really. And the weather is nice. It's almost dark, which means that normally I would simply sleep the night, but because I really think we've spent too much time up here already, I think we'll just go. Now, if you remember, way back in episode 1, I showed the spot where you can go down to the gold mine. And the reason that you need to go down that specific path was because there was a continuous slope. Like there was a continuous way going from the top of the mine, from the top of the mountain, from the top of the hill, and all the way down. And the same applies here. You can see there's no drops, which means there's no chance of taking full damage. That said, I can and will probably sprain multiple ankles and wrists going down. Now, a huge benefit of having read the comments and having some time in between the episodes is that I actually now have gotten some feedback from you, which, by the way, thank you to every single person who commented. Not only is it lovely to hear from you, but the engagement on the video is also very, very much appreciated, considering it boosts the video's performance. Now, the reason I thought about this is that one of you, I'm sorry, I forgot your name. Maybe I'll edit in the comment as a thank you. One of you commented that you don't see how I dare walking down these hills and repairing my wounds immediately. Like now I sprained 2 ankles, and what that means is that if I sprain another one now, it like you can maximum look right there. At most, you can sprain 2 ankles because you only have 2 feet.
Smarts.
So what I've done earlier is I've repaired an ankle and then broken that same ankle again, or sprained or whatever. Also, ptarmigans. And a revolver. Great. I guess I'll carry it, it's fine.
Could end up being
I'll leave those done. I could do ptarmigans, but I'm not. Just because I don't have the... I can't carry them anyway. No, and so what that comment said was that if I simply had waited to repair, then the chance of me wasting bandages is 0. And so I realized I should probably do that and not just risk it, because doing so is a potential waste of a very much useful bandage.
hurts a bit, but I'll make it.
Which is why I haven't repaired my legs, bandaged my legs yet. Now here I want to be careful because I have previously, when walking this route, encountered a bear.
Damn, that's smarts.
Now another comment, thank you again, mentioned that there has been a change to the wildlife. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. I seriously knew it. Bear. What are you doing, bear? It's walking in circles.
Soon.
Now I would, honestly, I'm kind of thinking I want to kill the bear. At least try. Because then I would have 2 bear hides. And there's a wolf too. Okay. So many things. I can't focus. Okay. I decided I will not be killing the bear. Even though I really want to, because it would mean that I have 2 bear hides, which means that I could make a bearskin jacket. I think that is better left for another day, because... Oh, and of course you've seen me. Because I'm walking around with 2 sprained ankles, and there's a wolf there, and I'm over encumbered. That was that thing. So instead, I'll say goodbye, wolf. Nice try, and we'll go down here. Now, a thing that has annoyed me in the past is that I realized that if you no, sorry. A thing that has annoyed me in the past is that I've forgotten the name of thus. The name of walking down mountainsides. Because I was so sure that it had a name. I was like, what can that name possibly be? And for some reason, I just kept thinking of goats. And I thought that was extremely strange. So that was my goats. I was thinking about goats when I was walking down the hill at the start of episode 2. And I realized, while editing the episode, that of course the reason I was thinking about goats is because walking down the mountainsides has a name, and the name is mountain goating. And I finally remembered that, and I was able to say it, which is great. Now, I just quickly want to do a few things. First of all, reload the stupid... I don't know why. It didn't deserve the name stupid. But reload the distress signal. The distress signal? The distress pistol.
Damn, that's smart.
This is very I'm about... What to eat? What to eat? What do I... The amount of distractions. I can't focus on a single line of thought. I was about to lose my well-fed bonus, which would be annoying because I would lose 5 kilos and I would walk incredibly slowly. And which would be annoying for both you and me. Now, I needed to remember to reload my distress pistol. Nobody commented this, unfortunately. I remembered this myself when I looked at the video when editing. Just because I realized... Do I? No. Okay, so I took a bit of a decision there. I could have, and probably should have, just wasted a bullet. Instead, I decided to tank the shot, and I'll use the revolver instead.
Hurts.
Oh. Go away. Yeah. A waste of bullets, but I don't care about revolver bullets.
I'm gonna need some first aid. Soon.
So many things I can't explain. Seriously, the amount of distractions is... my head's a mess right now because I can't think about a single thing for longer than 5 seconds before something tries to kill me. Okay, let's start from the beginning. I needed to put a ammunition in the distress signal because if I encounter a bear or moose, I suppose, this is my only weapon.
Feels so good.
But then a wolf attacked, and because I would rather tank the damage, considering my clothing's anyway needs to be repaired, and I have full conditions, so I wasn't afraid of dying, I thought I might as well tank the attack. We're anyway home right there. Instead of needing to waste the distress signal, because I would rather keep them for actual emergencies. And then I thought, you know what, I'm going to switch to the revolver, because I don't care about revolver ammunition. So I'm just going to shoot at wolf, don't care if I kill it, it doesn't matter, I just needed to not get attacked twice. Was that my stomach? Yes. Okay, I thought my stomach was a wolf growling at me. And I should probably reload this too. Okay. Now,
I need anything.
my brain thinking. Seriously.
Hurts a bit.
My brain does the thing where if I don't know what to say, or if I run out of things to talk about, I just realize I'm bleeding. Again, I can't think about things. The episode, serious, it's just a mess. And it's a shame because so many things to talk about and so little time to get through them all. I'm gonna need to increase my words per minute, I think. No, I'm just kidding. No, my brain does this thing where if I don't know what to talk about, it goes through all the things I've previously said. And when I started saying this earlier, it was because I realized that I had changed my mind. You see, earlier in the episode, I said there would be another time lapse to finish off the episode. And what I thought that time lapse would be was me walking from over there to here, because it isn't that interesting, right? But because, as it turns out, I have a lot to say, you're watching this now. Congratulations. Yeah. So, I thought, you know what? We're gonna end this episode with a time lapse anyway of me walking up there and putting my stuff away. And so this then will be the end of the episode. Thank you all so much for watching, commenting, and I appreciate you all so much.
I don't feel so good.
Goodbye.